Hello, my name is Lyric, and today we are going to be reacting to Michael Jordan's greatest playoff series by the man, the myth, the legend, Jonny Arnett. Um, yeah, so when I, used to do this little thing called making YouTube videos, I used to react to a bunch of Jonny Arnett videos. So this is gonna be really interesting to see, and obviously, Michael Jordan, greatest playoff series. Obviously, I still think Michael Jordan is the GOAT of basketball, even after all the stuff LeBron's done. So we're gonna see the best playoff series by the best player alive. Who do you think? What do you think is Michael Jordan's best playoff series? When I think of when the first thing that comes to mind when I think of this is the 1993 NBA Finals against the Phoenix Suns, because in that series he averaged 41 points per game in the finals. I mean, who else can average 41 points a game in the finals? I've never seen it in my life. Like, imagine Luka Doncic comes out this year in the finals and averages 41 points a game. Like, it would just be, imagine how insane people would be going, and it actually happened. It also, not only did it happened in the 90s when it was a much lower scoring era. It's insane. He also didn't average 2 assists. No, he averaged a good amount of assists, good rebounds, and he was the best defender in the series. It's insane. We're eventually going to do a bunch of also full game reactions. So that will be very interesting. So yeah, if you're interested in that, we're going to do full game reactions to NBA Finals games. But yeah, we're also going to do more Jonny Arnett and Michael Jordan videos if you're interested in that. So let's look at what Jonny Arnett thinks Michael Jordan's greatest playoff series is. Also, if you like these videos, I upload daily NBA videos and also have an original NBA channel. If you want original NBA content from me, it's not reactions. First link in the description is my original NBA channel. I have not uploaded there in a while, but it's coming soon. The comeback coming soon. I plan to upload there every week or every other week around there, and they're high quality, high edited videos. So yeah, let's go. Missed this intro, man. Missed the intro. Obviously, go subscribe to Jonny Arnett. Before you watch my video, go watch the original video, because I didn't make the original video. So go make sure to subscribe to Jonny Arnett and support him, because he's a fantastic NBA YouTuber.
Michael Jordan is famous for excelling in the NBA playoffs.
Also, definitely has to be the biggest inspiration for my original NBA channel. I do kind of copy him a lot. I'm going to try to get more original with my thumbnail style and types of videos, because I have realized I am definitely copying him a lot. So yeah.
Had some truly iconic moments on the game's biggest stage. With that being said,
96 Finals was his worst finals series, because they played good defense on him.
Jordan's best playoff series of his entire career is something that is almost never discussed or considered.
That's my pick right there, 93 Finals.
And you watch this series as a whole, you'll see that MJ basically played perfect basketball in nearly every aspect of the game, while carrying his squad in instances where they needed him to. It took place in 1990 in the second round of the...
So I don't know if I know about this series, but 1990, so they didn't win the championship this year, but okay, this is against when Charles Barkley was on the Philadelphia 76ers. So okay, let's see what happened. Let's see what did in this series.
This was before the Bulls had won their first championship, and it was the first season of Phil Jackson's head coaching career. The Bulls were the 3rd seed, and the 76ers were the 2nd seed.
Speaking about Charles Barkley, rest in peace, NBA on TNT. Next NBA season will be the last season of NBA on TNT with Shaq, Chuck, Kenny, and Ernie. Rest in peace, man. It'll just be a sad day when they're no longer
Philadelphia's roster was extremely strong at the top, as they had that season's MVP runner-up, Charles Barkley, who put up some truly...
Yeah, think about Charles Barkley. He was so undersized for the type of play style he played. He played like he was 7 feet tall. Like, these are center numbers on a guy who was like 6'6" at highest, right? 25 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals per game, 60% shooting for a guy that's a height of a shooting guard, and 12 rebounds. Insane.
Really goofy averages along the course of the regular season. Beside him was the all-star caliber 2 guard Hersey Hawkins, who finished 5th overall for the Most Improved Player award.
1 3-pointer made a game was big back in the 90s. Now it's like nothing.
While averaging nearly 19 points per game.
Oh.
One of the biggest difference makers that season, though, was the enforcer that they had acquired in the offseason, the 6'10 NBA champion Rick Mahorn. He was coming off of a stint with a bad boy Detroit Pistons, who were the long-lasting rival of Michael Jordan. Mahorn was famous for being one of the biggest punishers to Jordan whenever he got to the painted area. Now, Jordan had to deal with this tremendous obstacle in Philadelphia. On top of that, Mahorn had made the NBA's second all-defense team that season, so he wasn't just a...
This is a great defensive era, bro. Look at this all-defensive first team. Dennis Rodman, Joe Dumars, Hakeem Olajuwon, Michael Jordan, and Buck Williams. I don't know much about Buck Williams, but these four right here are fantastic defensive four players for the first team. And then the second team, Alvin Robinson, won DPOI in the 80s. One of the greatest guys at stealing of all time. He was like, I think we're pretty sure he's one of the guys with like a quadruple-double. He's the only guy to do it with steals, too. And obviously Rick Mahorn. And then David Robinson. This is actually his rookie season, 1990. This would be his rookie season at 24 years old because he went to the Navy and stuff, you know. Derek Harper, Mavs, shout out. And then Kevin McHale.
Problem for MJ, but for the entire league. Obviously, the Bulls had their typical rotation, as MJ had just finished third in the...
Look at these stats, man. 1990 season, 34 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 53% shooting. This is the most insane stats I've ever seen in my life, dude. That's the averaging... He's literally like Luka Doncic. If he was putting up the stats Luka Doncic does in a lower scoring era, on a higher efficiency with better defense, with some of the best defense in the league. It's insane. 34 points a game is already insane. 7 rebounds for a shooting guard is pretty dang good. 6 assists to go along with 34 points. Well, not being the point guard. 3 steals, and then he probably made all defensive first team this season. And then it's 53% very high percentage.
MVP
insane
voting.
Season. Every season just
Pippen
insane.
Had just experienced his first season as an...
Yeah, okay, so this is Pippen's third season, so yeah, this is his first season actually being good. Yeah, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 49%. Yeah, this is a good stat right there.
NBA All-Star. Both teams knew they were in for a dogfight, as they had split the regular season series at 2 games apiece. Now, a couple things that the 76ers had was attitude and physicality, and they were confident in both of those traits heading into this series. Prior to the series tipping off, Rick Mahorn and Charles Barkley were very vocal about the fact that they were going to establish a quote no layup rule, and said that they would punish Jordan
just WWE at the rim in the paint,
whenever he got to the painted area. Clearly, Mahorn was instilling some of that Detroit culture into his new team. Containing MJ wouldn't be an easy task, as he was extremely hot coming off of their...
Oh my god, dude. Dude, every time you look at Michael Jordan's stats, bro, it's like you get shocked, bro. You're just like, oh my god, dude. You have to take a step back and go, whoa, dude. First round versus the Bucks, 37 points a game, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 54%. And this isn't even the series we're talking about. This is not the series we're talking about in this video. This is just the series right before. Oh my god.
First round victory over the
40 point per game
Bucks.
average.
When game 1 began, Philly had no answers for MJ whatsoever, as he dropped 39 points, 5 rebounds.
So we're going to look at every game in the series now. So game 1, 39 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals and 2 blocks. Fantastic defensive stats, 60% true shooting. Yes, the perfect game right there. It's the perfect game.
6 assists, 5 steals, and 2 blocks on 60% true shooting. He was going to have to continue having performances like that because Charles Barkley was having his own monster series, as he dropped 30 points and 20 rebounds.
Okay, this is a battle right here. This is a good battle. 30 points and 20 rebounds. Once again, for a guy his size to get 20 rebounds to go along with his 30 points, all the 30 points being in the paint, I'm sure of it. Yeah, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 58% true shooting.
Game 1. Ultimately, Jordan and the Bulls were too much in the first game, sealing the victory with a final score of 96.
Yeah, look at the scores. Like,
Philly was...
Oh my god, my computer is being so bad. I'm pressing the pause button and it's like you're not pausing for like 20 seconds, so I can't even talk about what I was gonna say. But yeah, look at this. Look at the score. This is such a low score. This is a hilariously low score for modern NBA standards, dude. And yet, Jordan's still out here dropping nearly 40. He dropped nearly 40 when his team only scored 96.
85. Philly was convinced that they had to be even more brutal in Game 2. Jordan was once again on fire through 2.5 quarters of Game 2. Towards the end of the third, Mulhorn was ready to send a message, and absolutely leveled MJ as he was attacking the basket. This took the intensity of the series to even greater heights. But after the commotion died down, MJ went right back to fearlessly attacking the rim, and was scoring from all areas of the court. Jordan finished Game 2 with 45.
They're like, guys, we got to get more physical. We got to really hound them this time. Gets has an even better game. 45 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 57% true shooting in 43 minutes. Yeah, I mean, just damn near a 50-point triple-double. Yeah. Yeah.
Just 5 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals on 57% true shooting. After the 101-96 victory, the Bulls were now up 2-0 in the series. The thing is, the teams were now headed back to Philadelphia, where the 76ers were much stronger in that energetic atmosphere. The Bulls looked sluggish to start Game 3, while Philly seemed as if they couldn't miss. Things got so ugly that the 76ers had a 25-point lead halfway through the second quarter.
Dang.
For a while, things didn't improve by much, and by the end of the third quarter, the Bulls were down by 20 points, while MJ had scored 25. The thing about Michael is that he treated every game like it was a must-win. So he then absolutely exploded in the fourth quarter as the Bulls stormed back with the momentum. Not only was MJ leading the rally, but he was doing it from distance. And eventually, he hit this clutch three-pointer to cut the lead to 3 with just about a minute remaining. Ultimately,
I think Jordan would have been a good three-point shooter in the modern NBA because literally everything he was bad at in the NBA, he improved at. He wasn't good at threes because it wasn't a big part of the game at that point. If he needed to have a three, I have no doubt that he would have made himself be a great three-point shooter.
Chicago fell just short as the Sixers won the game with a final score of 118-112. MJ scored 24 of his 49 points in the fourth.
Dude, 24 in the fourth, dude. 49. Every game, he just keeps getting better and better, even though they lost this game. 49 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 65% true shooting. He's putting up these amazing offensive stats and the amazing defensive stats at the same time. It's like, how much energy must he have been putting out there, especially with him getting hounded at the rim at the entire game.
Quarter alone. And
the
he also
endurance
had
is crazy.
5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals on 64.5 true shooting. The 76ers were now heading into Game 4 looking to tie up the series on their home court, and seemingly their job was about to get a lot easier. Tragically, Scottie Pippen's father had just passed away prior to the tip-off of the 4th game, and due to this, Scottie was going to miss that contest. Now the Bulls were short-handed, both offensively and defensively. And heading into that evening, basically everyone was expecting the 76ers to take full advantage. But the guy on the other side of the court always believed he can win. And he was ready to
never gave up. Never went like, okay, we're probably not going to win this game. I can just chill this game and rest for the next game. No. Every game is a winnable game.
As expected, Philly came out of the gate strong. But Jordan was controlling all aspects of the game for his Bulls, as he was scoring or facilitating on nearly every play.
Nice move.
It's now late in the third quarter, and the Bulls are down by double digits. Knowing that Michael Jordan was the only serious threat, Mulhorn decided to send a message again and hammered Michael
just tackling,
as he was attacking
dude.
the basket.
Just football
MJ
player right
was
there.
Completely unfazed though, and continued his aggressive play.
Not even a reaction out of that.
The basket soon after.
You do that to James. You do that to Joel Embiid, dude, or James Harden, dude. You'll never, dude's ending up in the third row.
A hard foul only made Jordan more motivated. Once again, MJ erupted in the fourth quarter, closing the gap and eventually taking the lead, as he dropped 18 points in the final 12 minutes.
Yeah.
The momentum was
Fourth
theirs,
quarter,
and
Jordan is the best player of all time.
Scottie Pippen, MJ somehow carried the Bulls to victory and a 3-1 lead in the series. On the night, he had 45 points, 11 assists.
No Pippen, bro. 45 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 61% true shooting. It's like Jokic in the second round against the Wolves, he dropped 40 points and 13 assists. And Charles Barkley had this thing where he was saying, how do you let a guy get 40 points and 13 assists? Like, you gotta get, normally it's one or the other. Like, how do you get both? That doesn't even make any sense. This is literally what Jordan did here. 45 points and 11 assists. Insane. But not only is he doing that, like Jokic, he's getting the defense too. Jokic will give you hella scoring, hella assist, but, he's gonna be not that great on the defensive end. Jordan, dude, literally Jokic type stat, 45 points, on insane efficiency, with 11 assists, being the main facility hitter of the team, while also being the best defender on the team. It's insane. I don't understand how he puts it in, also while getting beat up the entire game, playing a football match. And having even more load on his back with no Pippen in the game. And at this point, I don't think the roster was really all that great outside Jordan and Pippen. So, really carrying the entire team here on both ends. I mean, I don't understand how he didn't pass out after every game, dude. I saw Anthony Edwards getting tired.
2 steals and 2 blocks on 60.
Can you pause, please? I saw Anthony Edwards getting tired in the conference finals against the fucking Dallas Mavericks. He's 22 years old.
1% true shooting. And what was
he's not getting beat up every possession.
Playoff performances of all time. With Pippen now returning to the roster, and with the series now traveling back to Chicago, it seemed as if the series was already over. In Game 5, the Bulls completely dominated in front of their home crowd, closing out the series with a final score of 117-99. And it's worth mentioning that Scottie Pippen had an incredible performance in his first game after his father's passing, as he dropped 29, 6, and 3,
79% true shooting. Damn.
MJ was simply MJ, as he dropped 37 points, 9 rebounds.
Dude, 6 steals on a block, dude. Hella defensive stats. 37, 9, and 8. Yeah, it's damn near a 40-point triple-double. So, yeah.
8 assists and 6 steals on 65% shooting from the field. Over the 5-game series as a whole, Michael averaged 43 points, 7 rebounds.
Oh my god, this is so insane when you look at it. 43 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals a game on 62% true shooting. Oh my god, that is, this might be his best playoff series. Not in terms of importance, but in terms of actually how good he played in this series. I think I would agree. This has to be his best playoff series, dude. 43 points a game in a playoff series is so nuts. But then to have 7 assists along with it, 7 rebounds too, 4 steals and a block, insane defensive stats, and in dumb efficiency, 62%. Oh my god. Yeah.
7 assists.
I think I'll agree with Jonny on this one.
And 1.2 blocks on absurd efficiency splits.
55% from the field, dude. 39% from 3, 85% from the line.
I believe this is the most flawless basketball that MJ has ever played in an entire playoff series.
Yeah, I have to agree with this one, dude. Oh my god.
Very few people ever talk about it. So what do you guys think?
Probably because they just lost on the next round to the Pistons, but yeah.
Of Michael Jordan's career. I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for...
Alright, so that would be the end of that video. So yeah, do you agree that this is the greatest playoff series in Michael Jordan's career? I still would probably go with the 93 finals, just in terms of importance, because it was an actual finals series. But I think in terms of how good he actually played, I would agree this has to be the best series I've ever seen, dude. 43, 7, and 7. It's just, and 4 steals on 62% true shooting is so nuts. But yeah, do you have any other series that you could be in the conversation of Michael Jordan's best playoff series that I wouldn't know about, put your picks in the comment section below. And yeah, obviously go subscribe to the original Jonny Arnett videos, subscribe for daily NBA reactions, and my original NBA channels in the description. Very interesting video. Click a video on the screen right now if you're interested. Bye.